Where are the traders? Where? So if this is your first time coming on this channel, I want to say a big thank you for tapping on this channel. My name is Oge and I'm here to help traders that are struggling with a lot of things they are finding very difficult to understand. So today's topic is what we call breaker block. Breaker block, well, many of you know what they call breaker block, but you do not know that you can actually trade a breaker block. It's a form of change of character which I want to teach you on this video. So to my subscribers, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing on my channel. Thank you for gaining value, and thank you for sharing the link of this video for people to actually learn. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer all your questions. Ask your question on the comment section. Like this video. Communicate with me from the comment section. I always answer everyone. I try my best to explain and reply all the chats, emails I get. So ask questions on anything you don't understand, I'll reply you. That's why I'm here. That's why Oge Forex Guide is here for you. So before I forget, please do not forget to tap on the subscription button. Subscribe. You see a red button below saying subscribe. You can subscribe, ask your questions, or you want any topic that you want me to explain to you that you're not still feeling the energy of that video, you don't understand what I'm saying, you can kindly ask your question on the comment section, and I promise to actually explain and re-explain for you to actually comprehend more. So tap on the subscription button and subscribe. You're gonna get a lot of amazing videos from here. Become my odogu on this channel, Oge Forex Guide. I have so much content to give out, so don't forget to subscribe and gain some value. Everyone, today's class is breaker block. Oh my god, I didn't type that well. It's meant to be written as breaker block. Okay, so today's class is breaker block. Am I correct? Now, breaker block is, I'm sure a lot of people are struggling with how to trade a breaker block, and I always bring out rules for trading a breaker block. Now, there are two types of breaker block. We have the bullish breaker block and the bearish breaker block. That's the first one. The second one, a break of structure, which many of you know. I'm sure you guys see break of structure as BOS. I'm very sure you guys see those words BOS. And there is also a fair value gap, and we have a 2-time frame. That's a 2-time frame entry. I did one video on my channel to explain what this D means, 2-time frame entry. It's kind of a confirmation on how to enter your trade. Now, what is a breaker block? I want to show you through sketching. I like to use sketch to trade to actually teach this course. Now, you have a break of structure, higher low, higher high. This for a bullish momentum, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then the higher low is being broken, higher low being broken. It comes down here and the continuation. Now there's a big difference between a mitigation block and a breaker block, so you don't get confused. In a breaker block, there's usually a break of structure here. It's always a break of structure. There's always a break of structure. Always know that in a breaker block, there's always a break of structure. That way, it kind of help you very well in analyzing the chart. Now, you see this is a break of structure here. Do you see it here? You know, in a mitigation block, there is no break of structure before it actually breaks the low, right? But for a breaker block, which you're actually seeing here, there is a break of structure. The market comes here and take out the old low. That is liquidity. That is the higher high, higher low, the low of the trend, or that would say the break of structure, the low. Market comes there, and that's when you see MSS shift in market structure. Market has taken liquidity in the old low. I don't want to get you confused. So you come in here and take in the last candle, the last bearish candle, because there was a retracement here, the last bearish candle before the impulse move. That is your entry. Majority of the time, if you see a fair value gap in this situation around here, majority of the time markets might come in there, taking that fair value gap and also continue in the trend. But our advice is to always go to a lower time frame as a confirmation. This is a bullish breaker block. Now, how do we mark a bearish breaker block? The bearish breaker block is higher low, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and there was a break in the lower high, and there was a break in the lower low. Are you kidding me? Are you seeing it here? I'm sorry. Are you seeing it here? And it continued here, touch this last candle here before the impulse move and change trend to be going higher high. Continuation trend. Now how does it go? Okay, sorry. So you have here, we have a break of structure here. The difference between a mitigation block and a breaker block is just the break of structure. Kindly take note of that. The difference between a mitigation block and a breaker block is a break of structure. It will help you. That's the way I was able to understand all this analysis I'm actually giving you. This is the simplest way I can explain it. But if you don't understand, you let me know in the comment section. You take in the last candle, the last bullish candle before the impulse move for a bearish momentum. You take in the last bullish candle, before the impulse move for a bearish momentum. Then I usually advise people also to always look for a fair value gap around there. It's actually giving you a confluence one, and also you could follow the 2 time frame entry rule. I've done a video on that, and when market tap in there, it continues. The market have shifted structure. You can see it here. Some people's chart, you see this word MSS. This is the liquidity market have taken in, change of character, shift in market structure. Sometimes people call it the old high, a kind of confluence or take profit. This is the old low. Do you see? This is the sketching. Now I'm going to go into the chart to find breaker block. Now you can see this breaker block here. Market came out with a body. Can you see it now? Market came out with a body as what? As a shift in market structure. Am I correct? I'm correct actually. Mind me saying that. I always make a mistake saying that always. So you can see here, I marked the last bearish candle before the impulse move. Then I put my entry around there. But for a confluence to make it more easier for you to analyze, I advise you to go to a lower time frame to find a better entry and be very patient. On a lower time frame here, you can see a mitigation block. Can you see a mitigation block? Now I will take my entry from here. I'm just showing you how it looks like. I'll take my entry from there. So instead of my stop loss to be big, so big like this, instead of my stop loss to be this big, can you see it? My stop loss to be how many pips am I seeing? No, leave it alone. That is almost 100 and something pips. I've refined it down for those that want to swing, and my stop loss will be above here, and my entry will be here. I like using 1 hour entry for my own entry of my chart, and my take profit will be here. This is the old low. This is how I enter a breaker block. This is how you trade a breaker block. There are many ways to find a breaker block if you look in very, very well. I will take it as a breaker block because this candle is full of momentum. So I'll take this as a breaker block here, a shift in market structure around here. But if you look inside very well, this is not a breaker block because there was a mitigation block inside here, a minor shift which this market has come to take in and continue the trend. You can go around here. Let me find a breaker block for you. It's a very sweet way to trade a breaker block. Okay, that's not a breaker block. It's a mitigation block. That's not a breaker block. These things are very easy. Just take your time and understand it. You are looking for a situation whereby there is a break of structure. That is what your whole focus should be on. A break of structure. Okay, I'm sorry I'm taking so much time. I'm trying to find a breaker block for you. Okay, you can see here there was a break of structure here, a shift in market structure. But this wick here has made this zone invalid. So it's going to come down from here. This is where the shift in market structure took place. You can see it here, right? Then This whole zone, it's a breaker block. This whole zone is a breaker block. You can come down to a lower time frame, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, where is that zone? I hope this can help you. You can, for those who know how to do the market structure, this can actually be a nice way to help you. You can come in here and find an entry. You can see here, there was a minor mitigation block inside here. You can see it, minor mitigation block, which would have been a nice way to refine your entry, and you come in here, take your trade around here. But I'll put my stop loss here. Why? Because I'm seeing too many fair value gap here and also mitigation block up here. So that's where my stop loss will be, because I'm really not trying to be a liquidity in the market. Then I come back to my higher time frame. That's what I do, how I analyze my charts. Then I go for all the old lows. I go for all the old lows as my take profit. This is the simplest way to trade a breaker block. Forex is not hard. It's not hard. The hardest part is the psychology. That's where the hardest part in Forex is. But if you can understand how to look for all these charts, then you can work on your psychology and be a good trader. Forex is not hard. It's just the psychology that's killing people, and people are struggling with psychology. But if you can know all this, how to mark a breaker block, mitigation block, order block, rejection block, which I'll do in the future, rejection block, it becomes more easier for you to analyze. So please don't forget to ask your question on the comment section. If you don't understand anything, I'm always here to answer. I always try to reply the comment section on questions that are very difficult for you to answer, to understand. I always try to answer it. You can see also here, this is a breaker, but it's not really a retracement because only 2 candle retracement. So I won't take this as a valid retracement. But if I go to a lower time frame like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, or 45 minutes, this would have been a breaker block, and you can see market came and reacted inside. So I hope this video is very helpful for you to understand if you are struggling on how to trade breaker, mitigation, order block, dot analysis, and I'll try to do a new video on rejection block and how it looks like. This and a rejection block and how it looks like. I hope this video is helpful to you if you are struggling. Thank you so much.